Well, new on AM Extra now, college graduation season is getting underway, but as many Americans know, the journey only begins after you get that diploma.
Oh, that's right. Welcome to the real world now. And it is the perfect time for the job hunt, but the current market for jobs is certainly looking very different than it did even just a few years ago. Yeah. So joining us on the couch this morning with some career advice for new grads is Jenny Foss, founder and CEO of JobJenny.com, based out of Lake Oswego. Good to have you here.
Well, thank you for inviting me on Donut Day.
On Donut Day.
You should grab some on your way out the door. Yeah.
Rudy brought us lots of treats. No, Jenny, also the author of a new book that we're going to talk about. But first, let's get into the job search for our younger workers. I mean, I can't imagine trying to find a job right now, just after everything we've been through the last couple of years, the state of the economy. What advice do you have for grads these days?
Well, lots, but I would say first, don't panic. There's a lot of opportunity out there, and here's something I always encourage new grads is, even if you start in a job that's not the job, the dream job, there's always something you'll learn from it. You'll gain new skills, new experiences, and you'll take that with you through your entire career. So stay calm.
Good advice, just to stay calm, cool, and collected. It is interesting. I feel like for years, there's been this dynamic at play where you go get this degree, and you have to have a degree to get jobs that didn't need a degree before, maybe. And I feel like that's still at play to a certain level. Is there, when you talk about that panic, is it to those people who are trying to enter the workforce and maybe it's not in the field that they thought that their degree would be in, but they needed that degree just to get that job? Is there any weight to that still?
One of the things I think young adults struggle with is thinking, if I don't land a job in the field that I went to school with right away, it's going to change the trajectory of my career, and maybe not for the better. And so I speak as somebody who has made 3 pivots in my career, and it worked out okay. So really just staying focused on roles that maybe will give you some baseline skills that will push you forward toward whatever that is that you ultimately want to do. Obviously, go for the gusto if you are able to land a job in your field and that's what you want to do. But really, don't worry if
it's
doesn't
not
happen.
the one
if
right
it's
away,
not the job, it's still okay.
Yeah, and on the flip side, what if you don't know what you want to do yet? What if you've been in the academia grind for so long, and now you got to come out and find a career, and you're feeling a bit lost?
Right. I mean, imagine all the changes going through the minds of college grads right now. You're moving, you're finding a job, you're transitioning either into a new home or back at your parents' home. But if you don't know what you want to do next, there are a lot of things you can do. You could do a postgraduate internship, or a lot of larger companies, they have rotational programs. So you can rotate through a number of different departments, different challenges, and learn, what do I love doing? What really is going to work for me?
Oh, interesting.
Okay. And we mentioned your book. Let's talk about that. So it's called "Do This, Not That: Career What to Do and Also What Not to Do." Tell us about your book. What are you hoping people really take away from this?
So what the book is a super actionable guide that will take people through any scenario, whether that's interviewing, negotiating your salary, getting to know your coworkers, dealing with maybe a coworker or a boss that you don't really care for, trying to land a promotion. So each lesson is just really quick. Do this, don't do that. Say this. So some talking points of, okay, if I'm in this scenario, what do I say, right? Sometimes that's really helpful. And then some thought starters for what to do from there. So if you're a new grad, learning all of these things at once, I mean, I wish I would have had this book when I was a young
adult.
I said the same thing to you. I was like, boy, I wish I would have had this. So anybody out there who's looking for a graduation gift, bingo, there you go. And the learning doesn't stop when you leave the classroom.
Absolutely
There's a
not.
lot to still get ready for in the workplace. So some good advice there. Jenny, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm sure the class of 2023 thanks you as well.
And congrats to them.
Yes.
Congrats
Good
to all
nod
our
there.
grads. Once again, if you want to check out Jenny's book, Do This, Not That: Career, It's available for purchase now, and you can learn more about her business at jobjenny.com.